BRB. Yeah, I'll do that. Do I think? Oh, oh my God. my god. Alright, what is this? Project. Hello, ingrates. Alright, where was I? Should I flex on you guys real quick? Is it flexing time? Don't make me do it. Don't make me. I'm actually doing this digital piece right now. Well, not right now, but that's what I've been doing the past few days. And there's a lot of incorrections within this drawing itself. So, yeah. Flexing time! Flex! Ah! Alright, yes, I'm here. Kix, aren't you a mod in the Discord? Tag everyone. I'll just do it. I am live. I wasn't planning on it, but you know what? Screw it, you know? Screw it, but me am live. Hello, I'm gonna say my hellos. Hello, Kit Kat. Hello, Safety Man. Hello, Waffle Boy. Hello, Dat Run Dumb Gamer. Hello, Riley. Hello, Punk Bunny, and hello, Melissa. So I think I'm gonna work on this paper. I need to work on the background, as Anti said. No, I didn't. Send it again. I'm a busy boy, you know. I'm so busy. Ate me yesterday? What the hell? Thank you, Teardrop. I am here. Blame Overthrown for this. I find it where I always end up going live when someone asks me. But hello, Anti. But yes, it is I, your one and only true savior, FlamesCreate. Ow. Overthrown ain't here. He's never here. He doesn't exist. Alright. Oh yeah, I seen it. It looks cool. It looks cool. Are you going that vertical on it? Wouldn't the cover be wider, or is that just for Webtoon placement? See, there's one thing that you should be warned when doing Webtoon, is once you go that route, let's say you want to make it into like physical copies, it's not gonna look right. So it's like it doesn't translate well to physical. None of these work. It doesn't translate well to physical copies. But if you were to do it in another format and then try to like convert it to Webtoon, it's way easier that way if you do it to book format and try and convert it to Webtoon, because it's just from my experience. But you might not get everything within it. That's the only issue. Hey, where's my good pencils? Just tell me how you feel. Oh, there it is. No, that's not it. What? I didn't use all of them. Did I? I wanted to remaster a couple characters as well. Get them updated. Oh, there it is. These. Yes. I'm going to go with a mint color. Should I flex again since there's more people in here? Oy. I'm currently drawing a webtoon. For the record, there's multiple. You don't have to be stuck to that. Where did my folder go? Guys, I know I'm short-term memory loss, but this is a whole new level. This is a whole new level of short-term. Oh, there it is. Flexing time again. I have this in digital. I don't have this in digital. I have this in digital. I think, no, this ain't in digital. Don't look at that. I don't know. But literally, yesterday, 3 hours, all I had done in just the inking, because I had to course correct a lot of the incorrect, like his arm, his body's not lined up. There's a lot of stuff I just messed up in the digital, but I'm just showing anti again. But I don't know, Daniel. I'm just looking for everything. Alright, let's get to drawing. So, I don't know where he's going to be at. Should he be in the church, on church steps? Where's the map at? I'm the map, I'm the map. There's too much going on. Oh yeah, did I show you guys Volcanor? I just remembered. So, Volcanor. I have big plans for him. So, where did Anti go? He's not flying. I didn't draw the ground yet. So this is Volcanor. Actually, so he's the perfect guy for like a boss fight, you know. It's perfect for Enra as one of his first challenges. I need Anti in here to confirm what I'm saying. Anyways, let me tell you about your boy, Volcanor. So he's supposed to be like a stereotypical-esque villain. That's why his name is Volcanor. And he's like an old head. He was a villain in his past day, like a good, powerful one, a super villain. Using your poses, you're welcome. I will make more eventually. See, I'm getting lost in the sauce. But the thing is, I want him to be also, Enra's one of his first missions is going to be tasked to killing Volcanor. But Volcanor's kind of going to teach Enra a couple abilities. Like, what is it called? Oh, Fire Geyser and Fire Breath is what he's going to teach him. And yeah, that's it for now. I want to keep drawing him though, but I'll save that for later. So before Enra and Shard fight Nile, I'm going to have them on their own separate missions. Ugh. Did my mother have any children? You'll regret that message. If you want attention, you could have just said hello, you know. Did your mom have any children that wasn't attention deprived? Were you loved as a kid? Ryba is built like my dad. Yeah, dad bods are in. I think a lot of you ladies love dad bods like that. Hello, Alice. Hello, Ramona. You made a skeleton with a knife? Interesting. What do you mean by that? Favorite cartoon? In cartoon-wise, I got a few. I got Samurai Jack, Courage, Flapjack. You guys can say some, and I'll be like if I like it or not. But Adventure Time's a good inspiration. Before they got into the story stuff. I liked it better when it wasn't story-based, to be honest. I like regular show, but the first ones I named early on, my favorite, like cartoony cartoons. I made a cat that explodes. What's up, Kicks Alley? Hey Arnold. Oh, I painted a hat that was Hey Arnold, because my mom watched Hey Arnold a lot in Rocco's Modern Life. She had the orange VCR tapes. She had the orange VCR tapes, so it was like it was pretty cool, actually. We used to put them in and rewind it, watch all the Hey Arnold episodes. I know the whole opening. Here we go. Here we Arnold. Da-na-na-na-na. My favorite one is where they're in the fruit costumes, I think. No, it was either that or Pigeon Man. Pigeon Man was like hella crazy, though. Say 67 for what? Your new art style. Let me look at it again. Even though, what's the difference, really? Hold on, let me see. Where are you? Why did you disappear? I swear I just seen you. Where did you go? I swear you just posted something recent and it just disappeared. Yeah, you disappeared, my friend. Did you delete it? I need to see a before and after. Send me all your images. It's the line artless work. It's nice. I like it. I think it fits your thing more, actually, more so than the regular line work you were doing. I think the line artless would look better for your style. I think you should, for your cover, I think there's a lot to improve on there, to be honest. Because I think it doesn't give your regular artwork justice. I think your cover is subpar to what else I've been seeing you. Like, it's not telling me what I'm getting into, you know what I mean? You want the cover of your art to tell people what they're getting into. So it should be your most peakest work. So I think you should do a better perspective where the character is more upfront, but I can see the minimalism you're going for there. I think you should do another pose on the character. Start there. Something more dynamic. Because the character's too small if it's all about him. I don't know what the other pink stuff is. I need some elaboration. I mean, you could do that. That's always a winner. Everyone loves those. That's what I'm doing for mine. Like, my cover is going to be this, but this might be a little bit too much for the cover. This might be a little bit too much for the cover, so I might have to, like, make this, like, the promotional cover art within the page you turn inwards afterwards. I think I'm going to have to do it that way, where it's like you turn in and this is either on the back of the book or inside, sadly, because it's a little too much for cover. I don't want no one's eyes to get exploded from trying to read the cover. But, a character always, if you can fit them all on there, what you want is a good amount of space as well. So learn from this mistake that there's no space to actually process what we're looking at. Hello, Maria. Okay. So my thing is, I think you should have more subtle. Well, I wouldn't say this is more professional advice, but I would say go more subtle on the crystal, the pink crystal stuff. Make it around the cover. Make it like be a part of the border or some way. Like, get creative where what you put the crystals. Maybe we're looking through like a cracked entry point through the crystals and we see the character like that. Or the crystals are around in the background somewhere. Because what your cover is missing is depth. You know, like looking into it. Because it looks very flat. But it doesn't do your artwork justice, that's what I'd say. Because I know you're way better than that, and it does not do yourself justice. Your cover should actually be even better than your regular artwork. There's a gummy bear cartoon. Well, I have a character. He's a gummy priest. Let me show you. Do I have the stickers next to me? No, I don't. Yes, I do, actually. They're right here. They're right here. Man, I can't catch a break. I really can't. What is this? I am in control. Alright. Okay, there's the gummy bear. He's right here. He's a gummy bear priest, actually. He's right here. His name's Io. But yeah, he's a gummy bear priest. That's all I got to say. I'm going to create the raffle after this live sometime. It's on my to-do list for today. So, ignore me. The pose isn't bad, but I think it should be more upfront. Like, if you're gonna do that pose, make it closer to the screen. You have a lot of the background showing, but there's nothing really showing in the background that's making me interested as a viewer. In the top part, I think we should get the top part with the wording. We can get to that later because I don't really know myself. Alright, how am I going to do the staircase? I think I'm going to do it like this. But I got to make sure it's correct because I don't know what I'm doing sometimes. Alright, I got to take this watch off. My little... You can draw. There's nothing stopping you from drawing. It's really the hours you want to dedicate is... So here's what you should do, Mr. Billy. Get a little sketchbook. You want to know my best drawings are on these little things, but get a tiny little sketchbook like this and start practicing wait, hold on. Start practicing poses. Just practice random stick figure poses and go from there. Just learn your shapes correctly and do your find what's right for you and you'll be good in no time. I can confirm that. I can confirm that wholeheartedly. Confirm that. I gotta make sure these steps are accurate, though. These are like church steps, kind of. But yeah, it's like a little bit of your free time a day, 20 minutes even, of just figuring out how to draw shapes, and you're good, pretty much. Because once you guys don't see it, but I think it's like learning a language. From my experience, I am learning a language, and from what I can tell, you won't immediately understand it. Oh wow, thanks. Appreciate it. You won't immediately understand it, but the information will go to the back of your head. So once you start drawing these shapes and such, you'll start to realize, like, you'll start thinking everything in that format. With whether it's like different animals, different objects, you'll start. Hello, Mano, Maharaga. Yeah, JJK. I was just talking about that with my brother actually. But yeah, I kid you not, just start practicing drawing squares, cubes, and circles, and you don't even gotta practice that long. You can actually start by just drawing the body, even. You don't even have to go straight to like, oh, just draw the shapes. But also, I started looking at Adventure Time for my reference point, because I was garbage. Hello, Johnny. Welcome back. How are you feeling? Are you in the right mind? Speak now or forever hold your meat. Drawing in Discord. Let's see. I gotta scroll down. This is Crash. You like him? I actually love his design. I love this pose you got going on. See, that's a cover. Right there. I'm not saying it has to be him, but that right there with the words up front, up top, without the black bar, and then the thing on the bottom would be perfect for a cover that I would see and pick out. I'm not saying it has to be that pose, but the way you did that and the way it covers the paper so nicely, it gets all the good spots. Perfect cover. That picture right there is way better than the cover you sent. And I know you worked harder on your cover, but I also find myself, the harder I work on something, a lot of the times, my best works are the ones I am like caring the least about, sadly. Even my brother, he makes music. His best works is the ones he just pieced together randomly. That goes along with my videos as well. Yep, if you got any more questions, let me know. But start simple and take bits and pieces of your favorite artists over the course of time, and boom, you're good. I'm also from Brazil. Yes, my friend's from Brazil. I used to have a best friend in middle school, and he's in Brazil now. We used to be like comedic acts. But yeah. You drew those in English class, my point. The best works is always the ones you just like, because you can't control when your creativity hits. When you gotta force it, then it's not gonna be good. As if it were to be taken at the right time. I don't want to have to draw these stairs again, but here we are. Whatever, I should have just continued it like this. I'm just going to continue the lines like this so it's even. You know, if this was digital, I'd just copy this over and put it over here. Sometimes I find myself acting like this, circling this while I erase. I'm going to draw. Actually, how do I come up with poses? I've been struggling with that. Well, I guess you could say I'm the perfect guy. I base my poses off of their personality, what they are, what their powers are. Like, if you're talking about what pose to do or how to do them, in terms of like what pose you should do, I'd say I'd base it off his personality, his powers, his outfit. They're all supposed to be intertwined. Like, look at these BRBs, for example. We got the cool guy, he's hunched over. We got the more serious guy, so he's in a stance. He's hunched over because he's more like a shy type. He's more like he doesn't want to be bothered. Someone more cocky and more cocky, more like they're gonna be more opened postured. Their body's gonna be more opened up and more like upright and stuff. And so on, you know, I just wanted to get, you know, there's always that girly pose, you know, because that's the type of girl she is. And then we got him. This one we got, you can tell what type of character they are just from these poses alone. That's what you should be going for when you're going for poses. Their personality always, and that's in real life too. If someone's pose really like their stance. I hate digital art. Honestly, traditional is more fun, but when it comes to the final product, I'll take digital 100%. Too many hacks on digital. Thank you. An art live stream. Should I flex? No, I won't flex this time. I'm so tempted to flex right now, but it's okay. Well, I don't know. Let's hope I set the bar high for you. So the best bet for this art stream is it's better if you're drawing, otherwise you're gonna get bored. I would play music, but I'll get monetized. Actually, I can play video game music, but I can't play actual songs. I had to delete my whole live last time. But yeah, even when you're drawing different shaped characters like this or this, like his belly's out. And always try and draw them like facing another direction. Like don't make them standing still like a flat figure. I mean, this one works right here kind of because it's just, I just wanted to show his whole body, but I'll just show you all my poses and you just pick the best one. Alright, let's start the first ones. Bink. I still haven't drawn. Some of these some of you may have seen on the shorts, but hello, sky high. Get deep dish pizza. Nice. I just had some pizza. Well, actually yesterday. I don't remember what day it is, to be honest. Here's a good one. And also character roles play a big part into certain poses because if he's the star of the show, you're going to want him to have... Or is he like a background character? Also, character motives can play a part in what pose they're going to be doing. You got to really just imagine what character is going to be doing what. Like, all these poses are just like, I'm about to start combat. His is more, I'm actually in a battle stance, but if you don't know what pose to draw, always start with that one. Deep dish. Anyways, can you do a dynamic pose tutorial here and now? No, I can't, but I can another time. Potentially. Here and right here, right now. Kakarot. Alright, I'm drawing this incorrectly. I'm kind of rushing that, I'm not gonna lie. They're on like some church steps right now. I think I should draw flowers as well. Like somewhere around here. just to get it like... I'll just draw circles for now because I don't really know how to draw flowers right over here. Art supply haul videos, you do? I don't really do hauls. I get them cheap off AliExpress. But I don't actually need art supplies anymore. I got everything I need for like 10 years straight. What's a join live? Anyway. Comic dimensions. Well, I use Webtoon, but for the remaster, I'm not going to be using Webtoon at all. I'm going to be using straight squares. And I'm going to make it super large picture to where it's like, even if I cut out a part, it's not going to be a big of a deal. But, no, incorrect. Sorry, you cannot. What is up, Connor? My Webtoon proportions, though, is, where's the paper for it? I don't remember. Where is it? But I'm going to have to figure that out, actually, for the remaster. If there's one mistake I made is making it Webtoon only, basically. That's why I'm telling you the warning sign in advance. And also, Mint, your line work's going to have to vary depending on the background you make as well. Sometimes you're going to have to... It's okay to have multiple styles within one comic or one, like, thing. Because it can be very situational. Like, I don't know if you've seen my JJK take on minimalism, but the little shine and shade marks go a long way. Like, little shade squares or shade, like, angles go a long way. Is that a shotgun? All right. No, I did not. I did not. I was just saying I was going to do it. It's going to take them a whole month, and it's just going to be the zine. I said the sketches to the remaster. This is one of the panels. You know how long this took? Getting everyone perfectly planted and placed. I'm going to do the background digitally, but the star is going to be right up here. We got Goblin Johnny in the corner. He's right here. Anti is somewhere around here. I don't remember. But we got baby versions of character. We got Baby Hop over here. Hello, Mr. Ben. Where can I show your stuff? On Discord. You have to join it in my link, which if you can find it. Do I speak a little Spanish? Incorrect. I speak a little Chinese. Just barely enough. But I'm not Chinese. Nah, I don't think it's going to take me too long. I'm going to come out with a zine first. And then the zine's going to have a nice little code. The remaster is going to take a whole year, though, I think. But the zine's going to have the zine, something like this. Mine's just going to be more like hardcover zines or whatever. Thank you. But that was just an example of someone else's. Mine's is going to be like, it's going to be more pages too. Mine's going to be 20 pages, and it's going to have a code you can use. Don't make me flex. I will flex right now. It's time to flex, fellas. They're catching on to me. It's flexing time. Flexing. Flexing. Yes, we're flexing. I do not speak Spanish, unfortunately. No habla español. Flex. Yes, guys, get flex. L flex. Damn, it's tragic, honestly. I'll take my flex. Okay. L flex. You guys have to. Where'd my pencil go? But anyways, where was I? I tagged you again. I like that character. I like her shape, her build. It's interesting. She looks short, too. Looks short. Alright, what should be... It should be like some, like... No, it should be like this. No, it should be like a... Oh, I gotta draw, like, gravel on the ground. Oh, God. Well, we're gonna see how this looks. First, let me just outline these parts so I don't get it confused and erase it. I could easily cheat this, but I'm just gonna draw my own type of gravel thing going on here. Ooh, that looks stupid. This one does. She's 5'2" and a chubby chub. Where's my scented colored pencils? They're next to me. I don't feel like taking them out. If anyone has any questions, let me know. What's you guys' favorite cartoon? Anyways, back to Hey Arnold. Yeah, Hey Arnold's fire. That was a little like a slow. So yeah, the remaster. It's gonna be a nice little code on there. I'm not sure if it's gonna be like a one-time use code. Yeah, it's gonna be probably a one-time use code. Oh yeah, that'll be funny. Oh yeah, so I'm gonna put like the for the zine that I'm gonna come out with. It's gonna be a one-time use code, right? But it's gonna be multiple ways you can use it. So it's like, oh, should I use it here or wait? That'd be funny. But that's up to me. I gotta get work done. Dun, 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 dun. Your teacher deleted it. What a scumbag. That'd make me upset. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you. That would really make me upset. Well, at least you know how. You can destroy the art, but not the artist. So right after the zine drops, I'm gonna start working on the remaster plus going back into pixel art. Because, yeah. Alright, I think they're all turning into the same shape. That's my problem sometimes, so I gotta deviate a little bit. Bink. It was going good, and then it started, like, getting out of control. Or maybe that's just all in my head. All in my head. What JJK thing? Oh, it's on my Instagram and my TikTok. If you could find it. It shouldn't be that far. You should be able to easily see it on the TikTok version. But, like, the way I did the shade, I think that would benefit you a lot. I can't maybe I can find it right here, actually. Let me just whip it out real quick. Bink. Actually, yeah, I could find it right here, probably. No, I cannot. It doesn't exist. Okay, that's cool. I love when that happens. It really doesn't exist. That's fire. I love when. Yep, I love that. Good. That's so good. Honestly, that's so. Whatever. Don't need it. I tried. What's up, Lucario? Hello, Rio. Make some weird rocks. I like rocks. I like drawing rocks. These are more into the ground. Flattened. But it's kind of losing what it looked like originally. So I'm going to have to make them a little bit closer and stop messing around. Stop messing around. Gotta be perfect. I've been gone so long, there's new regulars. Well, Overthrown asked me to go live earlier, and I said no, but here I am. Kix was here earlier, Anti was here. He's probably drawing right now. Can't tell you the truth. But see how easy, Johnny, it is? Just like I get replaced. We're all getting replaced eventually. It's just a matter of when. Who is Diago Brando? What? What do you draw? I draw a comic book. I have an online series called Numen's Law, hence the logo's right here. N-U N-U N-U-M-E-N-S-L-A-W. And that's I do have a website as well. You can actually check it out. But yeah. I got a website and blah blah blah. I gotta add some more stuff to the website. I didn't add the updated news that I was gonna be doing. But I hope to drop it on my birthday, but clearly not gonna be the case. I'm gonna add some details to these rocks a little bit. Oh god, it's kind of hot in here. You're not allowed to watch JoJo's. That's kind of understandable. But how old are you? Alright. Because, well, I don't know. When I tell my kid to watch JoJo's... No, it's the 6th of October, but it might be dropping later than that. I don't think I'll be able to get it done in time. But the thing is, I'm making a zine just for it not to be taken serious. My problem is I keep taking it serious, so we'll see what happens, I guess. We'll see. We'll see. Just draw a big stone slab right here. Kind of like... It's kind of looking a little obtuse right here, I'm not gonna lie. Forever 15. Oh, 15? I say you can watch JoJo's. It's not too bad. Doflamingo cake. It's a normal anime. Yeah, my mom. I was gonna watch Berserk as one of my first animes and mangas, but my brother warned my mom, so I didn't watch Berserk at all. Or, well, I watched it later on, but... Your father can't stop you for long. It's the only thing. One gap. I devoured a strawberry cheesecake, ice cream cake, triple chocolate cake. Jeez, you're gonna get cooked. Pray for this, man. I'm gonna make a little anti-shaped rock real quick. Kinda, but not really. Like that right there. Kinda looks like an anti-rock. You won't be able to tell. Kinda. I'm sure it was. And then you just combined them all and put it in your bowl and then you mixed it. Make it Johnny Rock. You don't even have you don't even have a thing. Alright. You don't even have a shape. My thing is an afro. Yeah, but it's like not an actual like shape, you know? I'm only doing anti because he helps work on this stuff, so. I don't think he's going to be working on this. He's doing his own thing, but it's just fun to add, I guess. But yeah, you don't have an iconic shape, you know? I don't even have an iconic shape. The thing is, Anti's already got his little Frogger sunk into there in hidden spots. Some I haven't found yet. My shape is 6 circles. Yeah, I can't. That's not going to look good for a rock. It's not a rock looking. It's not good rock. I want a behaved rock. You know, can't have these weird shaped rocks, man. I need a nice, good rock. Huh? I'm going to see that on the 12th, that movie. I'm going to see it. Hopefully they have the popcorn buckets. The popcorn buckets. Look up Thunder Egg. What's a Thunder Egg? Someone tell me so I don't have to look it up. I can't disturb the flow. You understand? The flow. Someone look up Thunder Egg for me. Of men. I'm a good rock. I love men. And older women. Oh god, you again. Favorite flavor of rock? Lucky for you, I have another phone. Alright, let's look at it. Alright, Thunder Egg. Ah, yes, interesting. Nice. What's the outside? They're only showing the inside. Okay, so it's just like a surprise rock. Interesting, that's interesting. Got a lot of starry looking shapes here. The Thunder Egg. This one's a little face. The Thunder Egg, that's nice. What the hell? What is even a Thunder Egg, though? Geode. Yeah, my wallpaper. It is Flora. Where's Flora again? I don't know. Where is she? Where is she? For the new people. Oh, God. Speedwagon. Speedwagon. Alright. But, yep. I'm gonna have to stop creating content for a while, probably. And, focus on the zine, man. But I'm gonna make a couple more videos. The next video is gonna have the wheel spin on it, so you guys know who won or whatever. But, other than that, you know. Alright, so I'm thinking, how am I gonna make this look? If this is just gravel like this, I should probably extend it, right? To make it more like less uniform and more realistic. But wouldn't it be like a cut thing? No, it'd be wood, wouldn't it? Nah, I'm gonna. Why did I erase the line? I need that line. Bring the line back. Be cut in with gravel, wouldn't it? Huh. So I'm gonna have like grass coming out here too, like that. There's gonna be grass here. Maybe a flower or two. Dink, just overlapping. But I want the grass to look really nice, but we're gonna see how it looks. He loved men in general. Yeah, you're a freakazoid. So on, come get you. Stay away from that person. Was it Rio? Yeah, stay away from that person, guys. What happened when you was gone? I don't know. I'd say a lot on my end, but I don't know what's going on over here. I haven't been live in a bunch of days, probably, so I can tell you, to be honest. Did I mention you're in the hospital? Yeah, you did a while ago. You're still there? Still in the hospital? Le hospital. I'm gonna disappear. But yeah, I gotta lock in, man. No more. As soon as I drop the zine, I can start the pixel art for the phone game I'll have a code on the zine for it. One-time use, baby. So you can't give it to anyone. And then I'll be working on the remaster at the same time. And then I draw like things like, I don't know, just little things right here. This would probably be stone, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. This could be grass, I guess. What would be right here? Maybe I should have like a grass bed. Only few got to bear witness. Let me just write that on the back real quick. Only few got to bear witness. It might be spelled like a bear when I do it, actually. But I left, now I'm here. Yeah, I know, I was looking. You don't even know where the anti-rock is. Hold on, let me just... You're not even finding it. Anyways, she had the 4th degree tears after giving birth to my nephew. It's for my brother's girlfriend. Oh, you're back, actually. Dang, you're just gonna be in the hospital for everyone. I'm gonna go eat. BRB. Oh, it's cold now. Turning the AC off. Should I draw like a bed? I think he's gonna purposely plant, because a lot of like powers is based off faith and such. But I think he's gonna plant something with his gummy stuff he does. He's gonna try to influence. But yeah, I was talking about Volcanor. I shaded it a lot. Did I? Where is it? Well, you won't ever know. I didn't shade it at all. I should draw this one in. Nuh-uh. But yeah, Volcanor pretty much is gonna go like this. Enron's gonna be tasked to kill Volcanor. Volcanor is gonna be like... He's gonna be like, so I heard there was a little fire boy running amok. To my surprise, I didn't expect this. And he's gonna start laughing. And then he said, come on, boy, blast me. Then Enron's gonna shoot a fire blast at him. He's just gonna eat it. Volcanor's just gonna eat it. And then he's gonna be like, is that all you got? Laughing. He said, in my heyday, I would have kicked your butt. Pretty much. And he's gonna be like, says, do you know who I am, boy? Enron's gonna be like, no. And then he's gonna be like, do you even know why you're here? Enron's gonna have a blank stare. He's like, well, you born yesterday or something? He's gonna say something like that. He's gonna be like, is this your first day on Earth? Or something like that. Whatever, which one I didn't use already. And then he's gonna... And then he's gonna point at Enron like, what, you was? He said, let me tell you who I am. Volcanor. I'm screenshotting it right now. I don't need American therapy. I just need an American flag in my backpack while the national is playing full blast and the U.S. invading Canada with tanks and infantry. What the hell are you saying? Anyways, yeah, so he's going to teach Enra how to use the fire breath ability and also fire geyser, which is Volcanor's top ability is fire geyser. But Enra's not going to be able to do it initially because he's going to have to get stronger to be able to do fire geyser. It's going to be next to impossible for him to do, to be honest. Fire geyser, but Enra's tasked to pretty much kill him because he's like an old veteran villain. Take him out. And I'm not sure if Volcanor is going to let him because Volcano is gonna have that. He has that deep-rooted guilt of all the people he's killed, and Enra's gonna ask him. He's like, "How many people have you killed, or have you, what have you done?" And he's gonna be like, Volcano's gonna lie and say hundreds of thousands just to sound cool. But reality, he's actually lying. He's killed probably like 50 to 100 people. But he was a top tier threat back in his heyday. I told you I found it. Where? You didn't find it. Ah, yes, you found it. Sanji shirt. And then he's gonna be like, he planted these flowers imbued with his magic, and then boop. So there's gonna be little bear flower things. Boop. And what that does is help him actually get stronger with his abilities once they're at full bloom and people see them. But yeah, he's gonna teach Enra while he's fighting him, basically. But he's gonna try to make Enra, like, he's gonna ask him while they're fighting, like, how many people do you plan on saving? And then, yeah, he might let Enra kill him. Or Enra might not tell. Enra might lie to Bruno saying he's done for, he's finished. Bruno's probably gonna sense that he lied, because he's not stupid. And Enra kind of is stupid. What? Huh? I'm drinking sweet tea because that's what the hospital offers. Who got to kiss who? Anti, you missed my KO Anti. What are you doing? Look at him. Well, I'm bringing back the classics, don't you see? The classics. Oh no. Oh well. Here goes. Anyways, where was I? I'm gonna draw some that just didn't butt correctly. Doop-a-doo. This drawing's still peak. I don't know if you guys are even. But yes, I can't. After this, I gotta get some stuff. But yeah, when you had it, because people are confusing it for a mouth. And the mouth for the nose. Out of my ceiling. I don't have a ceiling. It's just all air above me. No ceiling. Sorry, no ceiling here. Just straight air. Bugs come in. They're chill sometimes. I slept like 3 hours last night. It was annoying. I like passed a threshold where I couldn't sleep, and then I felt like things crawling all over me, but nothing was there. I keep getting that. It's so annoying. Crawling in my skin. Crawling in my skin. I could see why they thought that, because occasionally I thought that from time to time. When it was like a quick look, I'm like, I could see why they thought that. But they also thought Enra's, I used to put like the line where the yellow fire is the line for. I used to put it down here as well, and like people thought it was the mouth. And then I couldn't unsee it, so I just got rid of that beneath line that was used to be there to outline the fire discoloration. Yeah. I wish I could play music again. But then copyright would hit me again. And I'll get in trouble again. I was playing the Heat last time. Too bad. I was playing all types of random crap, I'm not gonna lie. Oh. Will Najiro come back, fellas? Stay tuned for the OGs. I don't think he's ever coming back, to be honest. I get it. I mean, I could do that, but sometimes I don't play music for myself when you guys are like, I try and play so you guys can hear it. It's fine if I delete my live afterwards, but I like things to be on record. I can play video game music, though. I can play anime songs and video game music for the most part. Which is funny. Next, I'm going to draw some failed plants, too. Just to mix them in there. They can't all be the same. Draw some failed plants, just to... ones that he didn't imbue enough magic into because he's not strong enough yet. So every time he passes it, it'll be more looking bears, maybe. But yeah. Yeah, I don't. I was thinking about putting ads in my live stream, but I was like, not worth it. Thank you. Thank you, Sanchez. Hello, Quinny. Yeah, but YouTube doesn't always see it that way, I guess. Oh, well, I don't care. I'll just listen to my thousands of songs afterwards and worry about the results later. Oh, I should have drew the wood beforehand. Oh, well, I can do that digitally. Nothing that I need to follow. Guidelines for... There's like a flower bed right there. I should draw another animal in the corner over here, actually. Let me go through my list. I should draw one of the animals that actually I need to bring back. Like one of my old Pokemon designs. I think that'd be good. Really good. Alright. Definitely not this one. There. Hey, man. One of the ones that actually look like... Oh, I can put this one in there. This one. I got some OG. I've been slowly bringing back the old designs and remastering them a bit. But we'll have to see. Banana. I will not put the banana dinosaur in there. That's for sure. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Let's see. Alright, let me just... I gotta find the perfect one, you know? Some of these are stupid. I can put this guy in there. Banana. No, I'll put him in another spot. I should put this in here. This is actually already in there. Banana. I could put the marshmallow in there. Thoughts, man. Thoughts, man. I could put this in there. I had some peak designs, man. What the hell? Oh yeah, this one's super peak, but this is guaranteed in it though. A cute fire type? Not at the moment. This was gonna be the legendary though. It was gonna be two legendaries. One was gonna be, it was like Pokemon Color, and then Pokemon like whatever. The one without color, you know, like I forgot what it was based on. One was gonna be color based. Pokemon creativity and Pokemon whatever the opposite word was, I forgot. But oh yeah, this one was cool. We had this one, Remarok. I remember this one. This one's fire. It's like an alien-based one. Then we have this one. I'm looking for one to add in the background. Oh yeah, this would be a fire type, the lamp one. I based these when I worked in TJ Maxx, so it's different types of light bulbs. But yeah, Keel. Uh-oh. I gotta find a good one. Oh yeah, this is a fire. I wouldn't say this is cute per se, but it's definitely one of them. One of them ones. One of them ones. One of them ones. I gotta just find the good one, and then we can call it. Just to add it within it, and we'll be good. Oh yeah, I did have a rat one. It could work. Because I want the creatures to be like good symbolism for... On the website, you can already see what creatures we have already implemented. But... I don't want to include all of them instantly. If you know what I mean. Alright, last sketchbook to check. I'm gonna go. These are old designs, clearly. You can tell. Some of them will be added, of course. The older stuff. But I can't. He's definitely in there. But I can't find. I think I should have little mushroom dudes walking around. That's what I'm going. Might should go for. Actually, yeah, I think I'm gonna go with the marshmallow. Where's the marshmallow? Good night. Ayo, what? Who said something? Speak now or forever. Oh yeah, Camos. Oh yeah, brilliant ideas, honestly. I got some killer designs in here. The reservoir is untouched and untapped and untamed. Okay, I see. I think I'm gonna add the marshmallow. The only issue is I have to find him again. Yeah, you are making the cover art for a Steam game. Would that be on like the Steam page? Is that what you're talking about? The Steam page. Actually, funny thing is, in this background, you can't see the clove, but he's on the shoulder right here. Clove, the little green clover. He's on his shoulder. Right there. No one would see that. Maybe after I colored it in, you'd see it, but he's right there. Clove is there somehow. Alright, let me try and look for the... Oh, where's my banana dinosaur? I missed it. There. Someone was saying banana earlier. Lugia. Yeah, Lugia's fire. But, where is it? I gotta find it again. Oh, God. Where is it? I'm a failure if I don't find it. He was here, I swear. He was here. He was here. Last notebook to check, and then I give up on finding it. He's got to be in this one. I bet my chips on it. I would bet my chips on it. He's got to be. I have an MLP jersey. What's that? Quinny, you're such a character. That sentence is hilarious. That is top 10 funniest sentences. Oh, a jersey? Bro, I have a girlfriend. It's fine, dude. And do you have PS5? Alright, where is I? Oh yeah, I have a pom-pom one. We're not over here touring my books. I was supposed to save that for another time. You're quite the character for that sentence. Oh, there's Smolder. I found him. He's right here. Look how cute he is. I based this off of Smash Bros. The thing you punch, the punching bag. I'm gonna put him down here, playing in the grass with his stick. But he s'mores, clearly. Hello, Rose. My Little Pony. He's gonna have a graham cracker head. Because I believe it or not, on the map. Where's the map? Food City. Where is Food City? Oh, it's right there. Io's down here. But yeah. Look at him. Flex. Alright. All my homies love My Little Pony. Do they? I don't think so. Alright. Not a bad idea. I'm just gonna draw this marshmallow dude down here, just poking at things. How tall is this thing? How big is he? I don't know. He might be large. I think he's gonna be like a starter-esque, Pokemon starter-esque size, you know? And then I'm gonna have him right there. I'm gonna have, no, he's gonna be like this. It's gonna be like this. I should probably draw it in another. It doesn't look three-dimensional. God dang it. Dang gummit. Dang gummit. His stomach probably is like. No. 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 Do you have a galaxy type I made? What do you mean? I just got off the shoulder. Most My Little Pony shirt today at High Top Topic. Oh, God. I think he's going to be trying to get a bug in the air. Yep. 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 I gotta change this thing on the head, though. That's the issue. Yep, yep, yep. Yep, yep, yep. Dun 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 dun. It's gonna be like some weird fly in the sky he's poking at. There he is. Alright, I wasn't paying attention. Like I do. Not pay attention. But, no. Yeah, I'm gonna copy and paste this on digital. It's gonna be nice. So nice when I do. So great and lovely. So lovely. Don't you think it's lovely? Alright, should I ink this? Just to confirm it. Nah. Smolder. We got Smolder in here. Oh, Mint sent that already. Okay, another character sheet, Jasper. I like his outfit. It's a very interesting outfit for sure. I do like it. Ah, yes. Dope design for sure. It's cool design. Cool design. I like it. Good on you, Mike. Let's see what you going for, yeah? Definitely screaming artist, though. Dun, 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 dun. You should have it where he's like holding his draw a pose where he's like holding his suspender things like that, stretched out kind of. Anyways, like his fingers is like this inside the suspenders, if you know what I mean. I don't know. That's just an idea. But hello, Troy. I could ink this. I'm gonna ink this real quick just to help me out later. Or do I want to? Someone tell me. All right. How about? Nah. Do I want to? Nah. Am I wasting time doing that? Probably. Yeah, I'll ink it. I'm sold. I messed up. I shouldn't have started inking. It's too late. It's too late. I'm at least gonna ink these characters. Even though I might change it later, but just to have it separated from the background. The background I don't have to ink. Just the characters here. 'Cause I don't see what's going on. Like, for this one, if I didn't ink this, I would not have known which character was connected to what. And I might still struggle finding which character's arm, which line is, you know, going with someone else. But inking it kind of divides the characters up a tad bit. Do you eat what? Anyways, do you eat Wrangler jeans? Do you eat Wrangler jeans? I think you eat Wrangler jeans, Mr. Band. You look like you eat Wrangler jeans. Wrangler jeans. Why do you eat Wrangler jeans? Oh, I just messed his nose up so bad. White out. Save us. I cooked myself with that. Wrangler jeans. Yeah, you eat Wrangler jeans. You eat, what else do you eat? Car jacks. Definitely eat car jacks. You eat, used medical supplies. Yeah, definitely used medical supplies. No doubt in my mind that you eat used medical supplies. Do I have a girlfriend? Yep. I do. Barely got time for her, though, because we're locked in. This is my baby right here. Well, I guess I can have more than one. But she respects the grind, I guess. Ooh, 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 ooh. Where did I buy what? I don't know what. This pen is just a random pen I found. I'm pretty sure you can find anything that looks similar. This I just found on sale. You know, right before school starts, all the school supplies go on sale, and I use these pencils anyway. And this was one of those things, you know. All the school supplies goes on sale. And I got these for like a couple dollars for a bunch of these type of pencils. I use these all the time. They're usually watermelon colored, but you know, that's okay. And this is cardstock. The paper's just cardstock. Nothing special, homie. Nothing special, jabroni. Nothing special. And this, you can draw on anything. I'm not doing like realism, so it doesn't matter. Thank you, Mr. Free Palestine. Or Miss Free Palestine, yes. Let's, Mr. Free Palestine. Do you think those protests are actually working? Did you hear the news? Alright, where was I? Where is this hand? I draw a puffball mushroom character. Did you know? My opinion, we need violence. But no one wants my opinion, clearly. But then again, at that point, what are we? Dun, 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 dun. Throw rocks at people. See, that's the thing. Just like the BLM thing. You know, we all know that was a scam, right? We all can agree. Well, I seen that coming a mile away. Because no one should be making money off of a movement, first off. But the thing is, a lot of bad apples get caught and make it and ruin it for everyone. You know what I mean? A lot of bad apples always ruin it for everyone. But yeah, those BLM people made out like a bandit. They disappeared off the map. They made money off that situation and dipped. But the thing is, just like the, well, this one's different than the BLM. Let's be certainly clear. But the BLM movement was clearly, a lot of people were destroying other black neighborhoods. Are you stupid? Like, not you, but the people that are doing it. Which is kind of crazy, actually. And that's going to be a topic in this series as well. I can address, the one thing I like as kitty as this series looks, I can address every single serious topic. It might go under a lot of people's noses for the most part, but there's gonna be some serious ones. But yeah, it's like they ruin it for everyone, and it's really disappointing. Like, you're setting everyone back. Like, hell is hot. I hope hell is real. I really do. I'm not gonna lie to you. Because some people need to learn. I wouldn't say I believe in forgiveness entirely, but I believe in, I don't believe in forgiveness unless you know the person's 100%, but I do believe in being content with whatever happened. If Punk Bunny, if that's your theme, does that mean the character is going to have to realize that there's nothing he can do to save anyone? Hello, Suki Vent. Hey, where did Pre-Palestine go? I was talking to him. That was a serious conversation. But yeah, people get out of control. And actually, not to be a weird conspiracy theorist, but there's evidence. With that whole BLM thing, there was planted rocks, planted bricks, bricks just laying around. You know how expensive those things are? Laying around? That's ridiculous. It was really self-destructive to the people who started that movement, which is crazy. Imagine that. Then that brings up the whole new topic. Subscribed. Thank you. Thank you. I'm going to disappear, but thank you. We got a little Smorno right there. Smolder. I don't think I'm going to draw into these yet, but it's just going to be this guy. Well, yeah, I guess that's the proper way for the definition. No, no. There was literally like bricks just in piles sitting outside of the places you wouldn't want them to be. Like, and bricks are pretty damn expensive. No construction crew would leave those behind. But I guess. But let's say if someone did something very evil, would I pull a lever to send them straight to hell? That's the question. They did something evil. It depends how they are after that, you know? Would you pull a lever, even if they were still in that way and they weren't changing? That's a question you're going to have to ask yourself, but I once ate old brick. Lies. Alright, where are they? Alright, we got... I'm glad I added him right there. He looks cute. I don't care if this is incorrect on the proportions. I'm keeping it like that. Or I might change it digitally. I want people to see him, so... He's looking up at the star. The star. See, a lot of people see the star appear, but they don't see the integrants get blasted off. That happens in a glimpse. That happens right as the star appears. These are people looking up in the sky. Some people seen the integrants get blasted off. And that's how he's gonna know. He's gonna know, like, what? He said, so if you're just getting here, because if you don't know my name, then... Yeah, I'm gonna listen to music too. I'm playing Pokemon Legends. I've beat the game Coralmon a few weeks ago. Great game, by the way. The only gripe I have with it is that it's very linear of a map. So once you beat the game, it's like, okay. There's no incentive to want to go back and do anything else. That's what a lot of games, and that's more so on my end. I don't want to, like, do all that. But I was looking up hitboxes on video games. Not hitboxes, like good gameplay, good video games that have hitboxes. Like, because there's hitboxes where it's like you have to make the game playable in a way. Because there's hitboxes that are like too accurate to the character's build. So let's say you get accidentally hit, it'll make the player feel like, or let's say you get hit and it actually hits you by 1 pixel, it'll make the player feel like there's like a hitbox forgiveness, let's say. Because otherwise it'll make the player feel like unfair, you know, if they get hit and didn't dodge it by 1 pixel. But some games are made to be unfair, so. Hello, Joshua and Ashley. Who's owning this account, Joshua or Ashley? All right. You ate part of a brick, I bet. Is your evil their evil? Or is it a common evil? Well, I don't know. But that's another thing. Like, that's another topic of mine. What is considered evil if it's just in their eyes, you know? Like Prime, for example, he's a good... Because he's going to be killing people left and right. And I have this conflict with myself. I was watching people the other day. Hello, Quinny. I was watching people the other day. This guy, he had a channel where he had a bug pet. But he was feeding the bug pet other bugs, and the other bugs scrambling for his life as he's feeding it to the other creature. Is that moral? Is that moral? I would say not, technically, because it's literally you're killing something purposefully. Yes, it's to feed another creature, but that creature, like or there's another time another guy, he put like a bug inside a thing full of bullet ants, and the bullet ants just surrounded it and started clumping it, tearing it limb from limb until it was done and over with. That's playing God in a way, but also, is that moral? Tossing a live mouse in front of a snake so the snake has playtime. What's the difference between someone doing that and someone doing that with humans? What if someone larger than humans started feeding us to bigger creatures, like bears? What if there was another giant race above us feeding us? Would it be moral then? Technically, yes, if we're allowed to do it with these creatures. Can I draw a femboy giving birth? So you want me to draw you giving birth? Yeah, I'll draw it coming out your rear end, and you'll be puking at the same time because the entrance was... Anyways. But yeah, that'll be another topic for my series where Prime's be like, why can't I kill anyone I want if we're allowed to do it to animals? Animals do it and it's just fine, but why is it different when it's people? Where's the fairness in that? A life is a life. No one familiar in this live? Anti is, but he's... And, Kix was here, but he vanished instantly. Connor could be here. They may have vanished. I don't know. I'm very sorry. This is very interesting. What, my take or my spill? And a lot of people change their names as well, so I get confused. A life is not a life. Well, it depends on the way you think. If it has malice intent. Correct, that's correct. But yeah, like, the dude was feeding the bugs. He was feeding, okay, his little cute jumping spider. He was feeding it like a cricket. Cricket is struggling for his life. And it was just like, dang. He was doing it, one, because it was feeding the other bug, but two, it was entertainment at the end of the day. Because it was recorded and everything. It was for entertainment. So when is it because it's smaller ball of energy? Does that mean it's moral? But let's say we're getting fed to something bigger. Then it would be a problem, I'm sure. Then it would be a huge problem. Even if it was, like, malice or no malice. If we were getting fed to something bigger. I mean, we could be. Who knows? I still think we're free-range chickens at the end of the day. I eat bugs. Do you play with your food? Theme of my other comics that just because someone loves you doesn't mean you should be with them. That's a reality even I have to face. Or do I? I don't know anymore. I'm just going through day by day. It's generally so sad. He doesn't even call me no more. He doesn't respond to my texts. He doesn't. Galactus finna get our asses. I don't know, maybe. Who knows? Maybe depends. Like, when is it not... There's a fine line between moral and not moral. I don't know. I think he's done. I think he's absolutely done. He said he told me on the last time he was calling or whatever that he's just going to start painting and then just chill while he's working. and he's gonna use that art because I think he lost the spirit of it. Because that's another reason why I was talking about that topic. But yeah, as I sold Anti earlier in summary, if the game, you can do it for the love of the game, but if the game's not showing you any love back, it feels like you're not making progress or you're even valid in your own. But yeah. But that's the literal final barrier of entry to success. Can you take that hit before you keep going forward? That last barrier to entry to success is getting nothing for your efforts. Do you keep going? That's when most people quit, actually. I'm not saying he quit. He could just be taking time off. He probably will jump back on it eventually. And I'll have him, just like when he first started, where actually that's why we became good friends, because no one was responding to him and I invited it to my live stream when I was initially doing lives on TikTok. My phone's dying, no! Hello, Star. But yeah, that's how it went. Is quitting? No, of course not. Never, never, never. I literally have to make it big. I will never. My last breath. You hear me? My last breath. I may be like doing stints of quitting YouTube for a moment to like get my projects completed, but I got people counting on me, man. I'm a role model too. I gotta be the man I've made myself to be, you know? Because it's so easy to give in, but the diamond's literally right there on the other side of the wall. I just don't have the right tool right now. Or it's like the final barrier, but it's like diamond encrusted. I just got to figure out the best possible scenario to get it with the, you know, quitting's never in the cards. Me quitting. One of my favorite quotes is, "You really fail when you stop trying." And I know some of you guys look at it like, oh, he's going to be saying the same thing, probably with just 23K followers with a gray beard. No, it's not going to go like that. It's not going to go like that, I promise you. I'm too busy for college. Listen, man, college is not for you. College is not for everyone. See, the thing is, you should go for an experience if you can do it without much tax or much like money coming out your account, because that's all we can do. You really gotta fill your experience meter up, not in terms of like actually learning skills. Yes, that's very important, but in terms of like getting out there, because you don't know what's out there until you jump out there and start flying. How can you quit something that has no permanent off button? Quitting makes no sense. How can you quit something that has no permanent off button? Well, most people, before they quit, they mentally quit. They mentally gone. They're not here anymore. So before they actually quit, it's just like, oh, they're mentally not there. No, they're not going to teach you anything new. They're not. You're better off watching YouTube videos and doing your own little indie projects and going up from there. That's what I suggest everyone to do. In the times we live in, if you're not like doing something naughty under the table for them, they're not going to look your way. You know, if you're not like best friends with someone that you know, like they're going to look out for each other before they look out for you. That's just the straight bare bone facts. If you're not getting like, or it's either that, especially with the entertainment industry, you're going to have to question your morals to get certain areas. And that's not even conspiracy anymore. I'm happy to say that's not anymore, especially with all this other stuff coming out. Because that was always a thing, like, there's always that curtain. But you can do your own thing. We live in a time where the only way out is to do your own thing. So, literally, you have to do your own thing. Like, even if it's little skits, the only problem is people get too comfortable with those skits and they stay doing it forever and they don't, like, capitalize off of it. But yeah. But we live in a time where even a social media thing is taken seriously. So it's not like Vine stars back in the day where they couldn't get a role because they were a Vine star, and or if they did, it would be like a Tubi movie-esque. I don't want a girl that wants me. I want to chase. Bro, she's ginger. Is she attractive? How attractive she is. You should definitely... Because, you know, those roles flip so fast. You'll be surprised. Well, maybe not. Actually, I believe you telling me a story where it did flip. But the roles flip. The roles do flip. Like, you could be into them. You could make them so into you, and then all of a sudden, like, it's like... Or, like, from my experience... I'd say, yeah, you could make them, they're so into you, then you get so into them, but they've checked out already. The need to make, he's gonna, oh yeah, definitely I have to create something. It's in my blood. I can't do without. Ginger's fire! Anti, please tell me you know that gingers are fire. If you're a ginger out there, that is peak. That is a rare breed. Are you shitting? Open your eyes. Open your eyes. Damn it. Open your eyes, fool. Ginger. Gingers are beautiful, man. Gingers. Especially ginger ladies, man. Hello, Nick. Welcome back. My ginger ladies. What's good, my ginger? Anyway, gingers are fire. You're tweaked out. I was talking about that with my dad like a few months ago, I think. It's like getting a hot Brazilian. And for them to be really good looking as a ginger too is just takes the cake. And most gingers, I don't think I've seen an ugly ginger. So but Con, stay in the corner. Some girl I know asked to lie down on my shoulder on Friday. Oh, I'm gonna put in a word for Johnny. I don't want a ginger kid. Why are you worrying about kids? That's the problem. Why are you worrying about something? Worry about enjoying your life. Your life comes before anyone else's, not a non-existent human being. Can you enjoy time with this person? The genetics, looks department-wise, if that's what you're worrying about, you should be worrying about having an intelligent son, if anything. Like, my worries about with my partner, if anything, it'd be like, is my kid gonna be smart? Smart as me to, you know, get it on, you know, to survive properly. If that's what your priority should be, if you only care about having a kid, how smart is he gonna be? You'd want to find someone smart. He's thinking about, yeah, he's thinking about, that's like trying to buy a game talking about, I'm only buying this because, like, oh my, I can't even, what's a good analogy for this? What's a good analogy? What about people with white hair? If white hair's even fire, that's hard to get. That is a hard pull right there. Go for rareness, man. Yeah, honestly, straightforwardness is always the best route. No cringy corniness. It's too risky. Straightforwardness. You want what you want, and you get what you want. But ginger, dude. But what's a good analogy? That's like not reading a book because you're scared of the ending. That's like not playing a game because you think it doesn't, like, an ending you don't even know. Blondes are overrated. If you care so much about blonde hair, why'd you dye yours? That's the real question. Sounds a little borderline hypocritical. Oh, you want a black-haired goyle? Man, if you don't stop fumbling the bag, you were just complaining months ago that it's too late for you. No one's gonna love you. Now you're talking about options. You don't got any options. You burned your bridges, buddy. Your bridges have been burned. And one problem with humanity these days is they're always looking out for the next best thing when they're missing the diamond that's in front of their face. Unless she ghetto. Yeah, if she's some type of... I don't think I've seen a ghetto ginger, but whatever. Black hair? No, not really, because a lot of is there black hair? Is black hair real or is it just really dark brown? Because if you're going for black hair, they're going to have to be like Armenian or something. They're going to have like a weird race mixture. But black hair, usually, for the most part, is just straight dark brown. It's not actually black hair. Give me them blonde porkers. That's crazy. Women's don't have so much second. The fetish for emo boys is on the rise. I will always be a commodity. Hey man, I'm just repeating what you told me. Hey man, I have dark brown hair. It's nothing special. If it wasn't curly, I'd be mid. Anyway, I'd be hella mid. My hair does a lot of my speaking for me. But I am mid. Let's be honest here. You just gotta look at me long enough. But you gotta look at anyone long enough and you'll realize they're mid too. But either way, stop fumbling the bag. You're getting on my nerves. You're getting on my nerves, bro. At least get to know the person. At least. See, there's one thing that I made a regret with some things. Don't ask them out, but just ask to get to know them. You know what I mean? Ask to get to know them. But the ball's in your court, clearly, so they're going to have to do that part. Yeah, it's all dark brown, I figured. We have similar features. What the hell does that mean? Anyway. Well, I'll tell you. Yeah, he needs... Nick, tell him. He needs to lock in. He needs to lock in. He's missing the diamond that's in front. Looking for gold in the air. He's looking for gold elsewhere. But there's a diamond in front of his face. What the hell? Oh yeah, that's my brother from Australia. Nah, they're siblings. They're hella siblings. I was gonna say that joke, Johnny. I was like, are you sure you're not really? I was gonna say it, man. Low hanging fruit. Low hanging fruit. The low hanging fruit jokes are insane. But don't you're fumbling the bag. Come on, man. That's like, that's like having an easy steal. You can rob a bank and you're guaranteed money, but you'd prefer to rob a different bank. Because it has more money. But instead, you could do the easy heist. Just because someone's open-minded and easy doesn't mean they're technically easy. That's where you're getting lost. Some people are more mature with their feelings up front outright. Taller than me, straight black hair, and a freak that won't out-freak me. Honestly, I like a tall lady too, but I know I can't handle that, so let's be honest here. I do like it, because there's something, I have this weird complex where I have to conquer a tall mountain. Like, I'm always doing something, like, difficult, like putting myself in difficult situations, because I just get the thrill of it, but no. Hello, Quinny. I want the chase. You can make the chase. You gotta initiate that with her. Because the ones that are gonna make you chase, oftentimes, are stupid. Like, a lot of times, they don't know they're making you chase. Or they're making you chase. Some people will make you, some of them will make you chase to the point where you just don't want to chase anymore. And this is coming from someone who likes to chase. So sometimes you're going to be like too tired. Like, bro, this is not worth my effort. And if you know better yourself, You don't even know the person. What if you get along with them really well? What if this bag you're fumbling is inconceivable? Inconceivable bag. Overthrown. Maybe you'll understand too. This dude, Caleb, found a redhead, a beautiful redhead that's into him and is very upfront and open-minded about it. But he's saying he doesn't want it because he cares about having blonde or black-haired kids? What the hell are we worrying about? Who gets in a relationship for kids? You're too young to be worrying about that. You're too young to be worrying about having kids in the future. If anything, the best type of girl is, let me tell you the peak girl format that doesn't exist. One that thinks like me, and one that's somewhat smart, makes me think about myself in a way. And they're just tall. I like them tall, but I know I can't handle that. Let's be honest here. I don't have enough ammo for that. I don't have enough. What is it? What's a good analogy? I don't have enough. Redheads are so exactly. That's a diamond. I don't have enough ammunition for that gunfight, a tall lady. I don't have enough ammunition for that. I'm gonna draw Volcanor again, fighting Enra while I yap. I'm sorry, Kix. Should I say handsome men instead? Yeah, Jonathan, he's like, yeah, I don't want this. I'm not going for gold. So you're gonna get tricked out by someone because you think they're attractive and they're no one's perfect. See, the thing is, you're gonna have to realize that you're gonna have to give or take. You know. I want uppies. Honestly, I like the challenge. I like climbing that mountain, but I can't. I don't have the ammo for that gunfight. At this point, I'd take anything. Would you take a job? I don't want a relationship. I don't care about feeling good in a relationship. Y'all have different motives than me. I want to crack walnuts. Okay, then do it a beautiful redhead. I'm putting pants on. I'm over here butt naked talking about. I'm over here butt naked talking about. I literally have a girlfriend, but my big bro calls me gay and said I love him. Hey man, that's everyone in the group chat, am I right? Alright, it's a little chilly in here. Come warm me up. Anyways, where was I? Nah, I'm out. This ain't about you, Overthrown. This is about Caleb being stupid. Can I get a shout out, Queen? How dare you? Hello, Kylie. Surface. What brings you to surface this realm? No, a lot of times I be drawing in my boxers, and I'm hoping the camera's not too down, because sometimes it is, and you can see like my little nads hanging out. Actually, my nads are actually overly large, but they're hanging out my boxers sometimes. Or you can see my toes, which I don't like to clip my toenails half the time. Anyways. Eventually it's gonna happen, guys. You guys are gonna get traumatized and or turned. I'm not kidding. Alright, I literally have a girlfriend, but I wear... Confirmed. Nah, I'm not crusty. Promise you. Actually, my toenails don't grow. They grow like once a month. I gotta cut them once a month. My fingernails grow literally every day, though. That's the annoying part. Share this. I'm not gonna be live for a while, so deal with it. Stop talking about my nat. No, they're literally just be falling out, man. Alright, I'm gonna draw Volcanor fighting Enron. Nice scene. You guys are gonna see how fast I draw this. If I draw it. No one needs to know that. Hey, someone asked and I went into detail. You dress like a lady. Alright, you keep fumbling this bag. I'm gonna have to fly down there personally and fight you. And see what this redhead's about and then fight you. Shut up, Overthrown. This isn't about me. This isn't about me. Stop making this about me. This is about Marlborough Sawyer. This is about Pillman, Lucidius. This is about Australian. Chat reminder, there's minors here. I apologize. I apologize. I'll time myself out. You want me to time myself out? Alright, I'm gonna untime myself out for that, but, you know, what is a king who can't punish himself, you know? Yeah. Yes, flex on them. Show them all the gifts. Flex on them. Flex! Someone sent me $5 this live for giving them some game, some hits, so I appreciate it. Anyway. You know? I'm gonna play Skate after this. I got the beta. I've been playing the beta for a while. It's pretty fire. I do want to play Silk Song, but I don't feel like playing. I don't feel like getting into that. I like to play Skate also because it's a game that I can play without being too committed to something. Another reason why Minecraft's a good one, so I'm going to be jumping back on that and creating a wolf army. But flex on these dirt bags. Ha ha ha. I'm gonna have this arm come down, I think. Ah, ah, ah. Ah, ah, ah. Nah, I'm gonna keep it the same way I had it. Now I gotta draw it again. I don't even know how I drew it. Whatever. I lost my hardcore world to the void. Damn, tragic. Bye. Thank you for being here this long. I'm just gonna quickly sketch this and start playing because the first day of the month. Alright. Sometimes I get a little confused on muscles when I draw it this way. But that's why I keep drawing it like this, the arms, just so I can figure it out little bit by little. I think he's gonna have his hands on fire like this. It's gonna be fire guy versus fire guy. It's gonna be so fire. It wasn't even no pun for there. Dang, I got noted. Noted. Uh-oh. He's noted it. Don't let him note ever again, guys. He's dangerous to the public. He's the world eater after all, till this day. I kid you not. I kid you not. He is the world eater for it. I messed that hand up. Oh well. You're not gonna be able to see it anyways. God, I'm old. Yeah, I just seen a funny video. This dude was checking for a license to see if they could drink alcohol because he worked at like some alcohol place or whatever. And he was like, he checked in and said 2000 something. You're not allowed to drink, but they was actually old enough the whole time. I was like, dang. If you think you're old, listen, 30s is prime year. Say word. Because I'm being shape. As long as your body's healthy, age won't matter. So what? So if you think you're old, make sure your body's healthy and age won't matter as much. Not in those weird aspects, of course, but you know what I mean. Do you color your character? Not for these lives, because I feel like that's a waste of time. Maybe if it's like one-offs, I color them. Like promotional art, I will color during the lives. I will color promotional art, but not in this paper, especially. There's nothing wrong, honestly. It's like, is this existential dread about it? But also, it's like comforting in a way, because like that means you're just like you're done with that nonsense. You're getting smarter, and you don't even know it. But just make sure you're nourishing your brain all the time. And that should all that matters. I'm making them look a bit wee out of shape here. That's good, because that's what I want. Bug's Life Grasshopper. Said this is what we want them to think. We're outnumbered. I'm gonna have one eye like this. I might ink it maybe, but you guys can see. You're asking real questions. We can't get to know each other, Quinny. Do I like FNAF? I don't like FNAF, but I can respect its legendariness upon the gaming industry and entertainment industry as a whole. FNAF birthed a lot of things. It really did. And it gave hope to the indie space as well. What is one thing I like about myself? My creativity. And my whys behind my years. That's about it. Let's not talk about my drawbacks. Who is this? This is Volcanor. I already talked about him. My ability to see patterns before, so I can learn from other people's lessons rather than my own. But I think I pride myself off of my creativity the most. What do you guys, if you guys think is your best trait about yourselves, in the comments below. His nads apparently. Help, I'm stuck in an air fryer. Well, guess I'm turning it on. My nads. Yes, my nads. My nads are incredibly large. He could fight a... So, I'm drawing Volcanor. Trash Boat versus Volcanor. I like that comparison. But yeah, this is like a washed, old, retired supervillain. Stereotypical-esque supervillain within this world. I think he's going to have like a funny... So, you know that... he's going to have a backpack that looks like the... Remember that purple balloon character? Some of you guys will not know what I'm talking about. But that's going to be on his back. But he's going to have a backpack looking like it. But yes, he's going to be Enra's first boss battle in a way. Or first, like, big fight. He's going to be tasked with killing this guy. And this guy was a super villain in his heyday. He's going to tell Enra to blast him. And it's going to do nothing. And he's like, I would have kicked your ass in my day. And then in my heyday. But he's gonna teach Enros some lessons and how to fight and stuff. He's gonna teach him because he's gonna see himself in him because he is also a fireman. But and it's also you're gonna learn how to people get certain abilities. And now I told you the way to get a lot of abilities in this series is through belief in a way. But my phone is tweaking. Stop tweaking then. Third leg? Who has a third leg? Not me. What are you talking about? Shut up. Nah, I'm a hooper. I'm a hooper too, man. What are you talking about? I'm back. Lame creates. You better watch your mouth. All right. Never studied. Me neither. Dogs have 4 legs. Dogs have 5. Wasn't asking you anti, including their tail. You can't be green. But yeah, he's going to teach him how to use fire breath. So this scene is actually going to happen. This is going to actually happen. And it's because he's going to teach him how to use fire breath in a way, or to get more creative with his abilities and use it. And he's also going to teach him fire geyser. But he's going to need, Enrod's going to need strength for that. He's not going to have initial strength to be able to use fire geyser because the earth has to come up for that to happen. And you're going to need strength to kind of pull it up to give it that boost. But you're touching the magma down below. But yeah, you know, all that juiciness. But he's going to, I'm not sure if Enrod's going to kill him and he's going to let him kind of in a way. Or Enrod's going to lie and say, I didn't kill him. He's going to lie to Bruno saying that he didn't defeat him. Or he's going to lie to Bruno saying he did and keep him alive. But yes, fire geyser. Volcanor. I think Volcanor smokes Trash Boat, actually. Or Prime Volcanor does. Maybe not current Volcanor. Like old man Volcanor. Because he's older than Trash Boat here, I believe. I think he's also in the background. Yeah, I drew him in the background. So what? Actually, the point of him, he's right here. He's younger. Where is he? Here he is. He's younger right here. He's more slimmer too. That's why I drew this character. I was like, I need someone that looks more. So yeah, that's him younger. But he's not that much younger. Stupid face creates. Oh god. Don't bleach your hair. Anyways. I've returned. Gray peasants. Nasty. I'm gonna try and crack that ginger. Memorialize me if I get lost in the yams. Good God, you're so lost. You're unbelievable. You're talking about you don't care about relationships, but you're also talking about having kids. You're gonna have a kid with someone you don't even get along with? Are you stupid? Make up your mind. Make up your mind, dude. Because this is blasphemous. Honestly. You're talking about you want a kid, but you don't care about relationships? Your mind's not made up. Your mind is not made up, clearly. And I can see it. It's written on your face. On the face you sent earlier. What are we talking about? I was going to do that myself just to test it out, so I guess you'll be the vice for that. What are you going to stream on there? Just what you normally do? I think since you're creating a video game, you're just not marketing yourself wisely enough. Because I see a lot of channels, they're like, I'm creating a video game. And I watch that stuff myself. That's like buzzwords to get a lot of views. Just say you're doing something. I'm creating a video game, and here's what we have so far. And personally, just talk about your progress in like little 30-second clips or 15-second clips. Boom, post them to shorts. Boom, post them to shorts. Boom. That's all you need. Nah, he's supposed to be like a generic type of volcano. He's not gonna be able to use that creative stuff yet. He's just gonna be straight. Besides his special move, which is fire geyser. I might stream tonight. Maybe you should. I wasn't even gonna be live for a while, but here I am. Overthrown bothered me, and I was like, you know what? I guess I can draw this because I have a vision right here, but I'm going to still be drawing after live stream. Oh, I'm going to play a little bit of skate and then draw, maybe. Yeah, I'm going to draw. I have to. I don't know how his cloak operates till this day. Yeah, it's really a drag. It's really stressful, honestly. But what you should do is just make a bunch of videos talking about it and just showing clips. You don't have to actually make content per se. You can just show it, stop the video. This is what you're doing. Just do a voiceover, what you're talking about. Bink, end the video. And it won't, just post it. Don't even care about what it does. Post it and then see what happens. And if it does numbers, just keep doing it. And if it doesn't, just keep doing what you're doing. Because you know the best way also to you're not only marketing to get followers, but you're marketing yourself to get potential investors, potential connections. You know, when I was posting when I was posting my pixel art stuff, people's like, "Oh, let me know when you're doing it, and I'll help you or work with you." They literally said that, and I was like, "Okay." And I wasn't even ready, but that was my fault for not like. I was doing it at the wrong time. I should have waited to make those videos. But I'll see if that person will later. Like it was a programmer too, mind you. But that's another reason why, because you're not only like you just because people will jump on your wagon if they see the vision. So just even tossing it, just having it as like a catalog, so people later on can look at you and be like, "Oh, this is what you're about. We already talked about that was your problem, anyways. Not having anything to your name, you just got word of mouth, and that's obviously the best way, but it's also good to have because a lot of people are on the internet these days. Let's be honest, but. Think. And you, you're literally just the opposite of. You have all this skill. You just need to, you know, and you don't even have to do it extra. Yeah, welcome to the club. That's the club. It's so easy to get lost in the sauce, but it's also like, why not? I just do it because I make Instagram posts knowing they get no traction, but I like having a mental catalog or like just a data log basically of my entire like career wise, but so he is. I don't know. This panel's fire, not gonna lie. Can I draw you? I don't even know who you are. Who are you drawing? I'm drawing Volcano versus Enra. So him versus my fire guy. He's the closest picture. But yeah. Can you draw me like one of your French girls? Bonsoir. Nah, this is the cloak thing that I still don't know how it operates till this day. Like, where is his hand coming out? Is it like a full cloak? Is it like just... I'm gonna just draw his hand right here and hope for the best. I don't even care. That's gonna be one of my little... You guys are just gonna have to figure it out. Ah, yes. I'm surprised someone... Car even worked. To me, that just seems like a lost cause. Nice. Steam guy. What Steam guy? I don't remember. I don't remember. No, why is his hand looking like this? Alright, so we got this arm. Where is his hand even going to be? I think I'm going to put it like here. Where is Kane? What? I don't even know who you are, though. I was wearing your guys. I didn't see. Kane, what's your idea? Bye-bye, mine. That's funny. Alright, I gotta make it look good, though. So if I'm doing it like this, it's probably like this. The hands are just like this. And then this. Then... use my own hand as reference for this part. No, if it's going like that, it should be up like this, right? Yeah, it should. And the hand should be up top, the thumb. Alright, whatever. The thumb should actually be up top here. Pillows at me. Whenever I get burnt out, I don't know. I really don't even remember what I do. I just take it. Take it like a man. Alright. Whenever I get burnt out, I just ban everyone on Discord for fun. Alright. Yeah, Dark Souls is always good fan art, for sure. I like the color green. Yes, green's lovely. It'd be nice if you had that, wouldn't it? I'm surprised you don't, Mr. Donator. I've been watching Wednesday with my girlfriend. Smell it. Wednesday. I'm gonna start concepting his new outfits too, because I'm not sure if I like the other one. I banned you twice for a week. Nah, you just came in on the same BS. So I was like, yeah, you're getting cooked. I got a lot of art to do. I don't even know what I'm doing. I have an online one. Check it out. Numenslaw.com. Let's just put .com right here for fun. .com. Do you see it? It says .com somewhere on there. No, it doesn't. Watch. Numenslaw.com. Believe me, guys, this .com's going to save me a lot of breath writing it right here. But, yes, numenslaw.com. Check it out. Spell it like this, but this is an A. Bye, Kickser. I'm going to go as well. Savannah. Hello, Savannah. Are you Savannah I know personally? Are you Savannah I know personally? Kicksers. Kicksers. Mixers. Alright. Anyways, back to my nads. A normal person eats about 19 doorknobs each night. That's enough brain rot out of you.